everyone, this is Rachel, and I'm here for another episode of Get Sketchy with Christy and Rachel. Now, today I'm using this sketch, and I found it on Pinterest, but it was just the photo. There was no link to anywhere, so I don't know who did it, but I just thought it was really cute with all the circles in the diagonal area, so I decided that was the one that I thought would work awesome for our next collaboration. So I'm using this older Polaroid frame from Crate Paper and also the Amy Tan Stitched collection, along with a little bit of the Amy Tan Rise and Shine, the enamel stickers that she had for part of that. So the first thing I decided to do is get that layer of diagonal dots, and I start with some Heidi Swapp Color Shine in black, blush, teal, and then the gold. And it's probably a little wider than what's in the sketch, but I'll be totally honest, I was not going to get out paper or whatnot and try to, get it just to go right down the center. So this was good enough for me. So I'm going to set that aside to dry while I start getting some circle elements going. Now I'm going a little old school here. I pulled out my Creative Memories circle cutter, and I pulled out the smallest one. No, I'm sorry, the medium one, and using the inside because the smaller one, the circles would have been too small. And then I'm using the blue cutter, which is the one that makes the smallest of the three circles. Then I get this 1/4 inch punch from Recollections, and then I also have my 3/4 of an inch circle punch, and that's from EK Success, I think. It's either, yeah, no, it's EK Success. Now, I try to see if I can get these little ones, either the hearts or the Get Happy, and I can use the hearts, and I'm just trying to see if anything else will work, just to get some interesting colors or patterns in there. Now, I pull out this tone-on-tone gray heart, and there's one like orangey peach heart, so I use my little Recollections 1/4 inch circle punch to punch that out. And I really like what I have for the circles. Now, when I went to a crop back in May, and one of the women had brought a flare making machine, and she let us use our own paper, and she actually brought some of her own in order to make flare, and I made a whole bunch of flare, and a lot of it I made from the Amy Tan, is it called Yes Please? It's not something I owned. And then a whole bunch from the Stitch collection, as you can see from all the holes in my paper. So in addition to the circles and the mist droplets, I'm going to use flare as another circular object in my layout. I'd like to apologize. I have a new light, and I'm still getting used to using it, and I did not realize that when I tip my papers up that far that you really can't see what's going on. So I will apologize that. I'm also a little bit closer with this one than I should be. My tripod got moved, and this is the reason why when I do tag videos, I don't like to move my tripod, because I forget to move it back. So it's a little bit closer than I usually am, which is great for detail, but not so great for making sure everything is in the frame. So I basically just grabbed a whole bunch of different colors of pattern paper from the 6x6 paper pad and layered them on top of each other. I tried to stay to what the sketch had, but I didn't exactly stay there. You know, I wanted to also make it be what looked good to me. So I'm happy with how much I have and what's going on. My photo's a little crooked, and then I realized I wanted to cut that piece off. So I get that all laid down, and I'm liking where it is, except the pink piece is a little crooked, but I it's fine. I will live with it, no problem. So I'm liking the way that is looking, and now I'm pretty sure my paper is dry, so I'm going to go ahead and get that, basically just get kind of a template of what I want to do before I start gluing stuff down. Now I do want to get my main photo down, because I don't want that to be moved around when it comes to getting all the circles in. And now I'm going to start placing the circles. And I'm just trying to get it so that it creates a line of movement across the page. And I'm going to start adding my flare as well. And I add that red heart that goes with the pattern papers that I'm already using there. And then that black stripe, that's actually also from the Stitched collection. And you can see it in the smaller circle I cut out with my Recollections punch. Now I'm looking for my pop dots and I'm having trouble finding them. And I pulled out some white enamel dots from Studio Calico, no, I'm sorry, from Twine and Ink. And I pulled out some and kind of tried them. And I think wow, I think the white just goes, because there's so much circular items going on already, I didn't want to pull it away. So I'm getting everything glued down, and I'm also reaching for these Amy Tan Rise and Shine enamel stickers, and I pull out that heart, and I'm trying to place that other one, but it's just not going to work. Oh, no, it's not a heart, it's like kind of like a design. And then I pull out the 3 sticker, which is pink, and I don't realize it till the end, but besides that little pink piece of paper, I have no more pink on my page. So once everything looks complete, I'm going to go back and add something afterwards. Now I get those white enamel dots all put down, and I use quite a bit, about 10, and now I'm going to use these Heidi Swap puffy stickers to do my title, which is Park Concert Picnic. So this layout is about my niece plays a saxophone, and she has a tutor in that, and he plays in a band, and they are playing in a park concert. So she and her best friend and her best friend's younger brother and her mother and I all went down, which the park is literally like 2 minutes from our house. So we all went down and brought a picnic dinner and watched the band. So it was a nice day. It was beautiful out. They actually do that quite often in the park near our house, and we almost never go because it's always held on nights that are difficult for us to go. So I used that label from a Scraptastic kit from last month to do my journaling. And as you can see, I added that last piece of flare that had some pink in it just to kind of bring the pink in as well. That's going to be it for me today. There is the original sketch and my interpretation of it. I hope you enjoy, and flick me a thumbs up if you can. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, and don't forget to go see Christy's work at Christy's Beautiful Life. I'll leave a link in the description box or in a comment. Bye!